Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Kṛṣṇa Caitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on December 31st, 2022 in Śrī Māyāpur, India.
Pangun Langai Tegirim Sri Gurum Dhinatharinam Sri Caitanya Meshwaram.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Kṛṣṇa Caitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees showed affectionate anger toward Gadādhara Pandit Gosai. Under the section, the meeting of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Vallabha Bhatta. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.80. Okay. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.80.
প্রভুর সমীপে বল্লভের নিবেদন। যাত্রানন্তরে ভট্ট যাই মহাপ্রভু স্থানে, প্রভু চরণে কিছু কইল নিবেদনে।
One day after the festival was over, Vallabha Bhatta went to the abode of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and submitted a request at the lotus feet of the Lord. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.81.
স্বীয় পূর্বলিখিত টিকা শ্রবণ অর্থ প্রভুকে প্রার্থনা। ভাগবতের টিকা কিছু করিয়াছি লিখন, আপনে মহাপ্রভু যদি করেন শ্রবণ।
I have written some commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, he said. Would your Lordship kindly hear it? Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.82.
আপনাকে অনধিকারী জ্ঞানে প্রভুর দৈন্য ও ছলনা উক্তি। কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ সুখ তাৎপর্য ব্যতীত জড়বিদ্যা ও পাণ্ডিত্যে ভাগবত অর্থ দুর্বোধ্য। প্রভু কহে ভাগবত অর্থ বুঝিতে না পারি, ভাগবত অর্থ শুনিতে আমি নহি অধিকারী।
The Lord replied, I do not understand the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. Indeed, I am not a suitable person to hear its meaning.
Lord Caitanya was presenting himself as unsuitable,
So Lord Caitanya was presenting himself as unsuitable,
although he is the greatest of all pandits.
although he is the greatest of all pandits.
He has some other reason
He has some other reason
which will soon be revealed.
which would soon be revealed. He have other reason, not has. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.83.
অবিশ্রান্ত নিরন্তর শুদ্ধ কৃষ্ণনাম গ্রহণে নিষ্ঠা ও রুচিতেই ভাগবত পাঠ শ্রবণের সাফল্য। ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণ পর জড়বিদ্যা ও পাণ্ডিত্য প্রদর্শনমূলক শ্রবণ পঠনাদি বৃথা সময় ক্ষেপণ মাত্র। বশী কৃষ্ণ নাম মাত্র করিয়ে গ্রহণে, সংখ্যা নাম পূর্ণ মোর নহে রাত্রি দিনে।
I simply sit and try to chant the holy name of Krishna. And although I chant all day and night, I nevertheless cannot complete the chanting of my prescribed number of rounds.
It's a requirement that each devotee,
It's a requirement that each devotee
at time of initiation, accept a certain number of prescribed rounds.
At the time of initiation, accept a certain number of prescribed rounds.
That may be different for different people.
That might be different from people.
But if you like to Vedanta Swami Prabhupada prescribed a minimum of 16 rounds.
But his divine A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada prescribed minimum 16 rounds
Of 108 mantras
of 108 mantras
in a day.
in a day. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antilila 7.84.
ভট্টের সকৃত শ্রীকৃষ্ণ নাম ব্যাখ্যা শ্রবণার্থ প্রভুকে অনুরোধ। ভট্ট কহে কৃষ্ণ নামের অর্থ বাখানে, বিস্তার করে আসি তাহা করহ শ্রবণে।
Vallabha Bhatta said, I have tried to describe elaborately the meaning of Krishna's holy name. Kindly hear the explanation.
Mahāprabhu had described the meaning of the holy name of Krishna.
So Vallabha Bhatta had described the meaning of the holy name of Krishna.
So he wanted Lord Caitanya to hear that.
So he wanted Lord Caitanya to hear that. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antilila 7.85.
অভিন্ন চিদ্বিলাসী বাচক কৃষ্ণ নাম ও বাচ্য গোকুলপতি কৃষ্ণ বিগ্রহ। প্রভু কহে কৃষ্ণ নামের বহু অর্থ না মানি, শ্যাম সুন্দর যশোদা নন্দন এই মাত্র জানি।
Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu replied, I do not accept many different meanings for the holy name of Krishna. I know only that Lord Krishna is
Shyam Sundar and Yasodananda.
That's all I know.
So, the name of Krishna may have different meanings.
The name of Krishna may have different meanings.
Lord Caitanya was saying, we know that Krishna as Shyam Sundar, Yasodananda, that means Krishna Vrindavan.
So, but Lord Chaitanya said he only knew Shyam Sundar or Jashodanandan. That means only Krishna and Vrindavan. That means Krishna and Vrindavan, not only Krishna. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.86.
কৃষ্ণ নামের রূঢ়ি অর্থ কৃষ্ণ সন্দর্ভে ধৃত শ্রী লক্ষ্মীধরকৃত নাম কৌমুদী শ্লোক। তমাল শ্যামল তিসি শ্রীযশোদা তনন্দয়ে, কৃষ্ণ নাম রূঢ়ি রীতি সর্বশাস্ত্র বিনির্ণয়।
The only purport of the holy name of Krishna is that he is dark blue like a tamal tree and is the son of Mother Jashoda. This is the conclusion of all the revealed scripture. Purport: this is a verse from the Nama Kaumudi. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.87.
রূঢ়ি অর্থই সিদ্ধ ও স্বীকার্য, অপর অর্থ অস্বীকার্য। এই অর্থ আমি মাত্র জানি নির্ধার, আর সর্ব অর্থে মোর নাহি অধিকার।
I conclusively know these two names, Shyam Sundar and Yashodanandan. I do not understand any other meanings, nor I have the capacity to understand them.
Lord Caitanya didn't want to hear any speculation.
Lord Chaitanya didn't want to hear any speculation.
He had a simple definition which he wanted to stick by.
So He had simple definition which
maintain.
which one maintain. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.88.
স্বসুখ পর জড়বিদ্যা বুদ্ধি ও মেধা সাহায্যে কৃষ্ণ নাম ও কৃষ্ণ অভিন্ন ভাগবত ব্যাখ্যা দিতে কৃষ্ণ সুখ অভাব বলিয়া প্রভুর ঘৃণা। ফল্গু প্রায় ভট্টের নাম আদি সব ব্যাখ্যা সর্বজ্ঞ প্রভু জানি তারে করে ন উপেক্ষা।
Being omniscient, Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu could understand that Vallabha Bhatta's explanations of Krishna's name and Srimad Bhagavatam were useless. Therefore, he did not care about them.
Since Lord Chaitanya wanted to maintain his respect of Vallabha.
So, since Lord Chaitanya, he wanted to maintain his respect for Vallabha Bhatta,
He therefore took the humble position,
he therefore took a humble position
avoided hearing his explanation.
and avoided hearing his explanation. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.89.
দুঃখিত চিত্তে ভট্টের প্রস্থান ও গর্ব খর্বতা হেতু প্রভুর ঐশ্বর্য উপলব্ধি। বিমনা হইয়া ভট্ট গেলা নিজ ঘর প্রভু বিষয়ে ভক্তি কিছু হইল অন্তর।
When Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu rigidly declined to hear his explanations, Vallabha Bhatta went home feeling morose. His faith in the Lord and devotion to him changed.
Vallabha had faith in the Lord,
So Vallabha Bhatta had faith in the Lord,
but after this exchange,
but after this exchange,
his faith and attitude changed.
his faith and attitude changed.
Actually, Lord Chaitanya, he gave a simple explanation.
Actually, Lord Chaitanya, he gave a simple explanation.
But Vallabha had a not different expectation.
But Vallabha Bhatta somehow had a different expectation.
And this changed his attitude.
So this changed his attitude. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.90.
শ্রী গদাধরকে তোষামোদ আরম্ভ। তবে ভট্ট গেলা পণ্ডিত গোসাইয়ের ঠাই নানা মতে প্রীতি করি করে আসা যায়।
Thereafter, Vallabha Bhatta went to the home of Gadādhara Pandit. He kept coming and going, showing affection in various ways, and thus maintained a relationship with him. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.91.
প্রভুর উপেক্ষা হেতু ভক্তগণের তৎকৃত ব্যাখ্যায় অনীহা। প্রভুর উপেক্ষায় সব নীলাচলের জন ভট্টের বাখান কিছু না করে শ্রবণ।
Because Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu did not take Vallabha Bhatta very seriously, none of the people in Jagannath Puri would hear any of his explanations.
Since Lord Chaitanya didn't want to hear
Since Lord Chaitanya didn't want to hear
Vallabha's explanation,
Vallabha Bhatta's explanations,
no one else would also hear them.
no one else would also hear them. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.92.
ভট্টের লজ্জা ও গদাধরকে তোষামোদ। লজ্জিত হইল ভট্ট হইল অপমানে দুঃখিতা হইয়া গেল পণ্ডিতের স্থানে।
Ashamed, insulted, and unhappy, Vallabha Bhatta went to Gadādhara Pandit.
Gadādhara Pandit is the incarnation of Radharani.
Gadādhara Pandit is the incarnation of Radharani.
Was very merciful.
Was very merciful. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.93.
ধন্য করি কহে নীলু তোমার শরণ, তুমি কৃপা করি রাখো আমার জীবন।
Approaching him with great humility, Vallabha Bhatta said, I have taken shelter of you, my dear sir. Kindly be merciful to me and save my life.
He's begging Gadādhara Pandit for mercy.
So he is begging Gadādhara Pandit for mercy. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.94.
গদাধরকে সকৃত কৃষ্ণ নাম ব্যাখ্যা শ্রবণার্থ প্রার্থনা জ্ঞাপন। কৃষ্ণ নাম ব্যাখ্যা যদি করো শ্রবণ, তবে মোর লজ্জা পঙ্ক হয় প্রক্ষালন।
Please hear my explanation of the meaning of Lord Krishna's name. In that way, the mud of the shame that has come upon me will be washed off.
He had a great, Vallabha had a great estimation of his own
Vallabha Bhatta had a great estimation of his own
writings. What he was ashamed that Lord Caitanya didn't want to hear that.
but he was saying that Lord Chaitanya didn't want to hear that.
So he was asking Gadādhara Pandit to listen to his writings.
So he was asking Gadādhara Pandit to listen to his writings. He had great expectation on his writings. Estimation of his writings. Sorry. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.95.
গদাধরের উভয় সংকট। সংকটে পরিরা পণ্ডিত করহে সংশয়, কি করিবেন এক করিতে না পারে নিশ্চয়।
Thus Pandit Gosai fell into a dilemma. He was in such a doubt that he could not decide alone what to do. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu did not take Vallabha Bhatta very seriously. Therefore, Pandit Gosai or Gadādhara Gosai fell into perplexity. What would be his position if he heard Vallabha Bhatta's explanation of Krishna's name? Certainly, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu would be displeased. Therefore, Gadādhara Pandit Gosai could not make a decision.
By nature, Gadādhara Pandit Gosai
By nature, Gadādhara Pandit Gosai
was very merciful,
was very merciful,
but at the same time, he wanted to always please Lord Caitanya,
but at the same time, he always wanted to please Lord Chaitanya,
who might not be pleased if he listened to the translations of the writings of Vallabha Bhatta.
who might not be pleased if he listens to the translation or the writings of Vallabha Bhatta.
So, Gadādhara Pandit Gosai was bewildered what to do.
So Gadādhara Pandit Gosai was bewildered what to do. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 7.96.
গদাধরের বল্লভকৃত ব্যাখ্যা শ্রবণে প্রথমত অসম্মতি, তথাপি ভট্টের নির্বন্ধ। যদ্যপি পণ্ডিতার না কইলা অঙ্গীকার, ভট্ট যাই তবু পরে করি বলাৎকার।
Although Gadādhara Pandit Gosai did not want to hear it, Vallabha Bhatta began to read his explanation with great force.
Even though Gadādhara Pandit did not want to hear,
Even though Gadādhara Pandit did not want to hear,
because he didn't want to displease Lord Caitanya,
because he didn't want to displease Lord Caitanya.
but Vallabha Bhatta partially read out his translation, his writings,
But Vallabha Bhatta forcefully read out his writing,
forcing Gadādhara Pandit to hear.
forcing Gadādhara Pandit to hear. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.97.
মানদ ও উদ্বেগ দানে অনিচ্ছুক গদাধরের উভয় সংকটে কৃষ্ণ কৃপা জানছা আভিজাত্যে পণ্ডিত করিতে নারে নিষেধন এ সংকটে রাখে কৃষ্ণ লইলাম শরণ.
Because Vallabha Bhatta was a learned Brahmana, Gadādhara Pandit could not forbid him. Thus he began to think of Lord Kṛṣṇa. My dear Lord, he requested, please protect me. Please protect me from this danger. I have taken shelter of you.
Gadādhara Pandit is showing us how to take shelter of Kṛṣṇa
So Gadādhara Pandit is showing us how to take shelter of Kṛṣṇa
if we are forced into a situation that we don't want to be in.
if we are forced into a situation that we don't want to be in. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.98.
অন্তরে অনিচ্ছুক হইয়াও ভট্টের মর্যাদা অনুরোধে প্রভুর উপেক্ষিত ব্যাখ্যা শ্রবণ হেতু অন্তর্যামী প্রভুর বিচারে পণ্ডিতের বিশ্বাস, কিন্তু প্রভুর গণকে আশঙ্কা। অন্তর্যামী প্রভু জানিবেন মোর মন, তারে ভয় নাহি কিছু বিষম তার গণ।
Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu is present in everyone's heart, and he will certainly know my mind. Therefore, I do not fear him. His associates, however, are extremely critical. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. As the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu exists in everyone's heart. Therefore, he would know the circumstances under which Gadādhara Pandit Gosai agreed to hear Vallabha Bhatta's explanation, and certainly he would not be angry. However, the Vaishnavas who were always with Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu might not understand Gadādhara Pandit's inner consciousness, and they might accuse him of having compromised with Vallabha Bhatta, despite his having been neglected by Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Gadādhara Pandit Gosai was seriously thinking in this way.
So Lord Caitanya as a Jami, as a silver soul, he would know that Gadādhara Pandit was obliged
So, Lord Caitanya, as Antaryami, as Super Soul, he knew that Gadādhara Pandit was advised
to listen to the explanations of Vallabha Bhatta
to listen to the explanations of Bhakta Vallabha Bhatta
against his will.
against his will. Śrī Cait-
The associates of Lord Caitanya may not understand.
But the associates of Lord Caitanya may not understand.
They are wondering how I escape their wrath.
So he was thinking, how will I escape their
Wrath,
wrath? Wrath.
anger.
Anger, wrath. W-R-A-T-H. Śrī Caitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 7.99.
বল্লভকৃত ব্যাখ্যা শ্রবণে অন্যায় না হইলেও পণ্ডিত সহ প্রভুর গণের প্রণয় কলহ, যদ্যপি বিচারে পণ্ডিতের নাহি কিছু দোষ, তথাপি প্রভুর গণ তারে করে প্রণয় রোষ।
Although Gadādhara Pandit Gosai was not in the least at fault, some of Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu's devotees showed affectionate anger toward him.
So we have to always try to satisfy Kṛṣṇa.
So we have to always try to satisfy Kṛṣṇa.
Sometimes his devotees may not understand.
Sometimes his devotees may not understand.
We should anyway continue our devotional service
We should anyway continue our devotional service
with our attempt to please the Lord.
our attempt to please the Lord. Thus ends the chapter entitled Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu's devotees showed affectionate anger toward Gadādhara Pandit Gosai. Under the section The Meeting of Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Vallabha Bhatta. Stay tuned till next year. Hare Krishna.
Happy New Year coming.
Happy New Year coming.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.